I don't really know if there's any like billionaires from New York who have ever gotten bored and run for president. Do you?
I have some connections. So you're an investor? Maybe we should talk a little more.
We're to seeing that apartment and oh, okay. Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Manhattan. Not really. It's the opposite of beautiful. It's like rainy and 50 degrees right now.
We also post the episodes at 6 p.m. usually.
Yeah.
And you said good morning.
Well, it's morning for some people.
Yeah.
I don't know where, but
Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon.
whatever time of day it is when you watch this, we are happy to be with you on this Wednesday. And let's go ahead and get into it. Starting out,
Maybe like we should talk a little.
wow.
Maybe we should like talk. It's like podcast, right? It's like not like you read in the script. Cooper is just very excited because we're going to look for apartment.
Yeah.
And Cooper is officially moving to New York.
Woo!
Which is, I think, your previous video, you really misled a lot of people and your apartment tour.
Is this a confrontation right now?
It's just, guys, this is not what you will never get for 1,500 what you do. But the people who live in New Jersey, they have this tendency to say that they live in New York. And apparently you're one of them. Like, he lives 20 minutes across the bridge from official New York.
I'm just happy to be here.
Check it out, his apartment tour, his second video. And I'm just saying that's not New York.
Well,
In New York, the same apartment you showed probably would be like 4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
I mean, unless it depends on the neighborhood, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cooper, I'm very proud of you. Second video in a row.
Woo!
You know, you're gonna make a new one.
Yeah, I am going to make a new one, probably very imminently. I was thinking about what's going to be my worst Grindr experience.
That's good. That's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to talk about just like the types of experiences that gay guys get on Grindr and how a lot of guys in the gay community sort of form relationships and how it's different from, you know, people in the straight community. I'm just going to talk a lot about this, and I think it'll be a really good, like, sort of informative video.
You know what? I went to Central Park to interview people, and there was one guy who like went sober, and I asked him like, why do you think gay people do drugs?
Yeah.
And not to name any apps, but he said that it's very accessible on gay apps,
Yeah.
gay dating apps.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not aware of this. How do you know? Do people
Yeah.
just text you? It's like if you want some drugs?
So there's like certain keywords and key letters actually that I've learned are signals for certain types of drugs.
Just a disclaimer, this is not, we're not promoting this.
Yeah. This is
You
recorded.
just
I mean, this is the type of stuff that happens on those apps.
Yeah.
Like I always block those people, but yeah, that's.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's the type of signaling that they do because obviously they can't openly say it on the apps. The apps, you know, are.
Have to ban them, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of wild. I didn't know it's like that's how
Yeah.
it works.
We got off on a little tangent here, but coming back today, really looking forward to seeing that apartment and okay.
Johnny works from home today, guys. He's in another room. There is no funny business. Sorry, I'm just not focused today. I don't know.
Have you seen those tweets about Klarna?
No, what is Karna?
Klarna. It's this app where you it prepays for small things like food, like DoorDash.
CVS.
Yeah, I think you can also do gym memberships. People were saying, although I don't really know how that works because I thought gym memberships have to have like a bank account connected to it. So I don't really know. But anyway, this app. Which I feel like we talked about some sort of app similar to this, like in one of our first podcast episodes.
We talked about DoorDash letting people to take a loan for the order.
Yeah. They just reported that they lost like $100 million in the past financial quarter.
On this app.
Yeah. Like they are that much money in debt now. Nobody's paying back their loans. And so, we talked about like how loans for small things like food would work. on that episode, and I feel like this is, this is how we're seeing it work. Nobody's going to pay it back. And the thing is, their business model, because you would say, okay, well, I mean, they'll be raking in a lot of interest on those on those payments, but apparently most of their like income doesn't come from interest on that. Like apparently I don't know if their interest isn't enough or like what the deal is with that, but
maybe they try to get people in it first, like Uber.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so they're like raising a lot of investments, and then they would introduce get people on it first, and then.
Yeah. But whatever it is, they messed up their business model and didn't anticipate, I think, falling this much into debt this quickly. And they're at a point where like their debt's going to be defaulted on. And
this is so sad.
Yeah. I
mean, it's not sad for people who are actually used it, I guess, right? Because I would imagine that people who would use it is like very, very poor people.
Yeah.
You know, like I just don't imagine somebody who is middle class using it. So I guess they won. But people who created the company, good luck.
Yeah. And it's also, there's been a lot of memes about it because I feel like it's like a signal of the economy. And B, it's very reminiscent of 2008 bubble, the financial market bubble.
Just food bubble.
This is the food bubble. So it's like, did you watch The Big Short?
No.
It was a movie about the housing bubble and how they realized.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it's an iconic movie. It has the guy from The Office in it.
Never watched The Office.
Oh, come on. That's a classic. But yeah, it's really good. There's a lot of memes from it. And so they've been using that memes for like the food bubble for
I watched
Klarna.
a lot of financial videos this week though.
Yeah?
I watched this guy, his name Leo Skempi or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just like, his whole thing is like motivation. It's like red pill content, but he's gay. And I was like figuring out my savings accounts and my investment account and whatever. I just started figuring out, and I'm 28. I'm pretty late, could have done it earlier, but you know, when you have no money at all, you don't think about it. So my point is, I watched this and he talked about how you have to like pay your credit cards and stuff, because apparently when you pay interest on your credit cards, you pay interest on what you have for the statement of this period. So hard to explain, I know, right?
Yeah.
But like if you say your statement for this period was like $200 and you paid it $100 a day later than the statement period, but you're only gonna get statement like within 30 days, that means you're still gonna pay on $200 than $100. Did you know this?
I don't know. I just know that you shouldn't have credit card debt. So I don't have
well,
credit card
great. Not everyone moved through this. So, guys, let us know if that's the right way to understand this. But yeah, I was just learning a lot of financial. So it's funny you mentioned this.
Yeah.
Have you been like in situations when you were in debt like a lot?
No.
No, I've been. I think my biggest debt was like whenever I wasn't making money was like minus 8,000, which is not bad for people, you know?
Yeah.
Because people have much more. I guess I'm in debt now with my apartment. 200,000.
Yeah, that's a healthy debt.
That's a healthy debt. That includes your equity and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently you can write off some percentage from the interest.
Yeah.
So that's a healthy debt.
Yeah.
Let us know, guys, your financial. Would you ever take a loan on the food, or imagine taking a loan on Equinox? I can see some gay guys doing it.
It's like, it's terrible. It's like a terrible situation.
And look at this. Cooper put a lot of topics this week, and he said Selena Gomez is not a billionaire. I've heard about it, but guys, Selena Gomez is a singer.
Yeah.
Here's how many people don't know her, but what does it mean she's not a billionaire?
At some point last year, there was like some type of, I think like magazine type.
I remember somebody said
report
that she's a billionaire.
saying that she's a billionaire. And last week, maybe, Forbes came out and said, Selena Gomez is not a billionaire. Here's why. They basically like debunked her. And
Did she respond to it?
I don't know if she's responded to it yet. I mean, like, what do you say to that? Because, I mean, Forbes laid it all out. They were like, here's the proof. Like, she's not.
So
a
why she's not the
billionaire.
billionaire? Do you remember?
I don't know. I can't remember.
So you just read the article
Yeah.
headline and
I'm
decided
terrible.
to talk about very journalistic of you.
Hey, I'm a podcaster. I'm not a journalist.
I mean, that's a type of journalism.
I don't claim to be that. I could totally look it up and, I could read out every single...
Yeah. I guess she's fine, though, even if she's not a billionaire.
I'm sure she still has a lot of money. I'm like, why did she need... Because obviously if she wasn't a billionaire and, like, this was probably, like, a paid, like, story that they ran last year. It's like, why do you feel the need to, like, run that? Like...
Maybe to, like, boost her stock or something.
Does she have a stock?
I don't know. Maybe she has her companies have stock, maybe, or something. I'm not aware.
Yeah.
Maybe like to get investors more. There's a lot of reasons. Elon Musk said that he is not going to be donating to any political parties for now. He said he's done enough. So, so he's like realizing, because I've seen the Tesla stock in the worst, like a month ago, Tesla stock was like at 219 at some point.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and now it's 342.
Yeah.
So it really went back.
Yeah, it's bounced back a little bit since then.
So crazy.
I could definitely see how people would be kind of bothered by the fact that the stock has been like basically flat over the
people
past
who
like,
actually
5 years.
pay attention to this, because a lot of people don't pay attention. Not this being financial episode. So you're an investor. Maybe we should talk a little more. What kind of things? What kind of things are you investing? I got something else.
Oh my god.
Investor. You know what? We should shout out, since it's financial episode, we should shout out to all the people who donate our money, who do a little donations during the live premiere.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, we've been setting these goals, and like at first, like it was 5 people, and then it was like 10 people, and then this thing like 15 people send something. It's all small things, but we buy coffee.
Yeah.
Or we buy sweet green, so it helps. Yeah, it helps our little lunch, and we don't have any sponsors on this podcast. I don't know if we'll ever get one.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have a little support. Hunger Games casted the new main character already.
Yeah.
Did you see the main character guy?
No, I didn't.
New Haymitch. Hunger Games. So the new Haymitch Hunger Games is named Joseph Zada. He's kind of hot.
Oh, he's hot.
He does remind me of Troye Sivan, younger version.
I feel like he's got... I can kind of see it. He has more like...
He's hot though. Look at this picture. Definitely.
Yeah.
I was worried about like who are they gonna cast as Haymitch, but I really like it. I think he's good looking and has some charisma. And then there's some other girl who's casted. She's from the new Gossip Girl reboot.
Oh,
I don't like it because it was not a good show, but 2026, I think it's gonna premiere in 2026 on like in November.
Okay. Cool.
So it's sad because it's like a year and a half yet.
Yeah.
But if our podcast is alive, guys, we're definitely gonna go to the movie premiere. I have some connections, so that could help us to get to the movie premiere.
Yeah. I feel like that's such a like the holidays is such a like time slot for movies. Like every year, some big movie has that slot.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's before Thanksgiving. It's like Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
And also it's exciting to go to... I know that all the big movies come out during this period. Even though Barbie came out during the July, I think. But I think it was like actor strike or whatever back then. So they have to really... I don't remember, but there was something.
Yeah, there was something going on.
And like Wicked, came out... I think it was like November or something.
Yeah, I think it's like Thanksgiving-ish.
And I went to Wicked movie. It was so good. I like to go to this kind of big movie premieres.
Yeah,
I feel like they're fun.
Yeah, I think Star Wars did the Christmas, right?
Never watched Star Wars.
Wow.
So.
Guys, he hasn't seen The Office. He hasn't seen Star Wars.
Yeah. I'm not really cultured. I need to get some culture. So yeah, guys, let us know if you're watching Hunger Games. The new show is being casted. Then we have we don't talk about politics, but said that Taylor Swift is not hot anymore, and she released her new song, snippet of her new song in a new show. What is this show called?
The show is The Handmaid's Tale.
I've never watched. Did you watch it? I
Yeah.
heard it's actually about women, right?
Yeah. It's about, there's a novel that was written called The Handmaid's Tale in like the 80s, and it's about the society in which these
Women lose rights.
these like cult almost type people sort of like take over the government. They like do this big terrorist attack, they take over the government, and they make America into sort of like a Christian version of Iran, basically.
Damn, that's bad.
Yeah. And so it's like there's a word for it, like fundamentalist, like radical fundamentalist sort of society, and women have no rights. And it's about this woman who like sort of her family was lost, like split up or whatever. Her daughter was like taken from her, and now because the whole thing that was like driving it was that there was a fertility crisis, and she is one of the few fertile women left, and so she was like placed into like a home, and like it's really messed up. But she's basically like forced to like carry other people's babies for them.
This is so bad. I want to watch it.
It's so messed up. It's
Is there
really
a lot
dark.
Of seasons?
Yeah, there's like, this is the final season. There's 6 seasons total.
Damn, because my girlfriend told me about it.
Yeah.
Damn, this is so sad. But basically, Taylor Swift released this song about look what you made me do, which is like from her Reputation era, where people hated her and tried to cancel, and she's hot again.
It's an odd thing for the president of a very powerful country to say.
But Taylor Swift, can you see Taylor Swift being a president one day? Like, she'll get pissed and... Do you think she has a chance?
I don't think she'd want it.
You don't think so?
If I was Taylor Swift, I would not want it. I would take my $1.5 billion net worth and like
Lay low.
lay low in my Tribeca apartment.
But you
like-
see, that's what you think because you don't have this money. Once you start to have money, you get bored and you like want power. I just assume it.
I don't really know if there's any like billionaires from New York who have ever gotten bored and run for president. Do you?
Bloomberg?
Bitch, it's the current president.
Who?
Anyway.
Anyways, you don't think she would win?
Oh, I have no idea if she'd win or not. I don't want to speculate who would win.
Yeah.
It's impossible to know who's going to win the president these days. It's always so close. There's like 4 states and nothing else matters.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Next topic of our episode is overcompensating.
Yeah.
I watched this show. There's 2 more episodes left, and I really liked it. And I just suggest to people, the only downside is you can see that the actors are definitely old. Like, they're not a freshman actors.
They are like mid-30s.
Yeah, but this Benny Drama guy, like, it's like he's autobiographical and like it's about his college experiences. So I would cast myself too. You know, like if you've been TikToker, but he got like cameo from Megan Fox. He got Charlie XCX there. He got 2 actors from White Lotus there.
Wow.
Like, it's a big cast. Like, low-key, I don't know how he got all of those people, but
I feel like White Lotus.
it's like gives you a chance and then you disappear again.
I was gonna say it's like it's really like a 15 minutes of fame type situation, but then you can
It's like The Voice.
Yeah.
But you can be like Sydney Sweeney. She ran with it and she's big.
yeah,
right?
Was Euphoria and White Lotus for her like coming out at the exact same time?
Almost, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It was almost the same time because because I remember it was during the quarantine and stuff.
Yeah.
White Lotus first one was I think 2019.
And that was Euphoria too, right?
Yeah. So I didn't watch Euphoria was so depressing. I watched like a
can't
little
watch
bit.
it, yeah.
I watched a little bit, but I would just like wanna, over myself when I watched it.
Yeah,
And
it's really like
dark.
Yeah.
So overcompensating, guys. I'm gonna try to make Cooper watch it. It's like good college stuff, but you can see like obviously some actors have Botox, and nothing against Botox community, but they have Botox and they play somebody who's freshman.
Yeah.
Freshmen don't have Botox, you
Well,
know.
that's changing.
I feel like we're gonna go back. This trend is gonna go back because like a lot of people on TikTok talking about how 20-year-olds and Gen Z like age very badly because they start to do stuff to themselves very quickly. So that's why they look like older millennials.
Yeah.
So I could see that people are gonna like step back. Like,
Yeah.
look at me. I'm 28. Look gorgeous.
Yeah, you do.
So. Not a little awkward. Unfortunately, Joe Biden is got cancer.
Oh my God, yeah, we totally
That's like
left that
so
one out.
sad.
Yeah, that is sad.
And now it's a dark humor, but people say on Twitter, y'all laughing, you're like talking about Joe Biden, but he's about to be reincarnated as Trisha Paytas' baby. Like that's a dark joke,
But it's gonna be really weird if, because all the presidents. So Joe Biden is a few years older, but then Donald Trump, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton are all 78 years old. Exactly. They're all born within like 2 months of each other. Mm-hmm. And so like I feel like they might all die at like roughly the same sort of few years.
I
Like,
can see that people can live to 100 years nowadays.
yeah.
Like, I can see a lot of, because like the recent president died, Jimmy Carter or whatever, he was
Yeah,
99
yeah.
or 100.
Yeah.
I can see like 78 is not, like, I feel like if you're taking care of yourself, I've seen some 78 years old
Yeah.
who is like iconic, like, you know,
Yeah.
some of my, like I've seen one of my follower once who was like 78. He was like,
Yeah.
it was like, you could not say he's 78.
Yeah, I definitely think that they'll probably all make it to some point in their 90s.
Yeah, because like you have so much more medicine accessible. Also, if you're aware of your health, I feel like that's a good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good. I don't know.
Yeah. And then there's Obama, who's like,
40.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's like 60 now.
60?
Something like
Okay,
that.
yeah. But
Still almost 20 years behind.
I also have known at least 3 people who are older who had colon cancer, and they all survived. But they also
Yeah.
discovered it in an early stage because it's very fixable.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
But this is like one of my fears that I'm like not checking myself or something, and it's just gonna come out of nowhere.
You got to start checking you're fine now. I think you'll get your first colonoscopy at like 40 something.
Yeah.
I might have to get mine a little earlier because I have family history of it. But
Yeah, you have a history too.
wow.
Was it a bad joke? Oh. Is it all uncomfortable?
So what are you gonna do today when I go to my apartment without you?
Really?
I'm just joking.
Anyways, guys, our relationship's been on the rocks.
We're
I think
sleeping
me and Coop are
in different
over.
beds now.
We've been sleeping in different. So people will get the wrong assumption here. So many people expect throuple. Like, I get it on daily basis.
Well, it's almost like we made a title of one of our videos, Throuple.
Yeah, but that was just a click. Like low-key, my trainer came in and was like, "So tell me about throuple." I was like, "Did you watch the video?"
Clearly not.
Like, that was obviously clickbait. Could you be in like seriously? Could you be in throuple?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, me too. I can barely get along with myself and one other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can
Two?
you- Two at the same time, different moods.
That's crazy. It
Throuple for a night, though. That's a little different. But yeah, I know this one big influencer, and he's like very big, but he is a dancer or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And he has like hidden posts when he has 2 boyfriends, and I was like, wow, like I didn't expect because he's very family brand friendly.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
gay, but he's like, yeah, like we've been together for like a year now.
That's
Like,
insane.
This is like a
How do you
lot.
do that?
But also, like, I don't judge. If you want to date 20 people, go ahead. You know, they do it in some countries. They have like 20 wives, you know?
Yeah, I do know that.
So, I don't get it, but I'm here for you. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching
Yeah.
this episode. Please subscribe to our podcast channel. Make sure you still till the end of the episode. If sometimes you play it twice in the background, once you're cooking, cleaning.
Yeah.
I never really watched the footage. I always like some people actually watch the footage and they actually talk about our shorts and pants and like t-shirts. But like when I watch a podcast, I never really watch I listen to it.
Yeah, I definitely listen to it more too.
You know, like when I
Yeah.
clean or when like some podcasts like put me to sleep, like Trisha Paytas podcast, I listen to it during the day, but also like I turn it on to go to sleep.
Yeah.
That's why I replay it 10 times. There's a lot of reviews probably from me. So yeah, don't forget to replay it a couple times.
Yeah.
We have some of those followers too.
Yeah, just keep
So,
it on the background while
just
you're
keep it
doing
in the
things.
background,
Yeah,
smash the
multiple
like-
devices.
My friend Tony does it. Shout out Tony. He's like, I put one of yours to on TV, another one I put it on the iPad, and I played couple times to make sure you get some coin. I was like, thank
This
you
one's
so
for you,
much.
Tony.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And for everybody else.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
And you have a great day. Remember, stay kind to each other.